Today is Saturday. It's the end of September. Actually, it's almost the beginning of October. You know, that weekend. I'm getting ready to head out. It's early. It's only 7. I don't plan on spending all day out today because we have some family stuff to do later this afternoon. But I'm excited for today because there are many garage sales. It's like the end of the summer garage sale, time where people are like, all right, winter's coming and we're not going to do anymore. Even though I already printed out where I was going to be going today, this is no good. I'm already not using it. I haven't even left my driveway. Let's get busy. Okay, already got our first pit stop. Saw this along the way. My most favorite signs, right? So they're still uncovering, but they said I could shop, so I'm gonna see what they got. So I hope you guys don't mind me jumping into a voice over here. I did a lot of mumbling to myself on this video, and I thought it would be easier if I just explained what I'm looking at as I'm walking through. So I wasn't really all that impressed with the stuff here on this first table. I mean, a bunch of old water bottles and that thing. Who doesn't need that in their office space? I did take notice of this full box of bullets up here. I don't know a whole lot about ammunition, but these were all full boxes. I think I come back around to them later in the video. Not sure if them being for dove and quail means anything, but I decided not to get them. Probably should have picked them up. They had a few DVDs here. I mean, they were completely willing to negotiate anything in this sale, so I wouldn't be deterred by a $3 DVD. The sneakers, I'm still learning shoes, guys. I don't really pick up a whole lot of sneakers yet just because I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. I do spend a lot of time looking at these sneakers. You guys can let me know in the comments if this was something that I should have gotten. It looks like I took them, but I don't think I have them in my basement. If I do, I don't remember buying them. Bunch of books, none of which I'm really interested. I'm still carrying those sneakers. I want to say I didn't get them, but yeah, there. I probably put them down instead looking at the, yeah, I want to say that I put these down. So moving along on the table, I'm not sure that I even looked at any of those clothes there. And there was a time when those homemade quilty flower things would have been something I wanted, but I'm not interested in that now. I'm, of course, paying attention to that Barbie thing on the table. Apparently I did get those shoes. If I have those shoes, guys, I'm not really sure where they are. They've made it to my basement or garage maybe. Back to the Barbie thing. I think I looked this up and the comps weren't all that great for it. And then I was thinking, well, I'm just going to focus on clothes. Turning to the Christmas table, this set of fun plates is called Oh What Fun by St. Nicholas Square. It's a Kohl's item. They're not selling right now on eBay, but they have some listings between $13 and $34, so those might be a good pickup. This plant I decided just to get for myself because I'm addicted to artificial plants, so this is going to end up in my pile. Rounding the corner, there are a couple of backpacks here that maybe if it was August I would have been more interested in. They look pretty clean. Not interested right now. These things, these pot holders, microwave hot bowl holders, I love them during a craft fair. I should have picked them up that day, but I didn't. I'm looking at things here that I normally wouldn't look at. Again, it was 7 a.m. in the morning and I was the only person there, so my eye is just trying to gather as much as I can. But a lot of this looks like, bric-a-brac and just wasn't stuff that I was interested in buying on that day. And then I came up to these set of plates again, which in hindsight, I probably should have gotten. All right, so this is where I'm going to need you guys to help me out when it comes to looking at shoes. Because again, as I'm looking back on this video, I'm wondering how many things I missed because I don't really know them. Of course, my eye goes for that. It doesn't go for the shoes. In the weeks since I filmed this, I feel differently. So what am I missing when it comes to shoes? They had a lot of them on the table. Some of them look really good. Did I miss something big here with these men's shoes? You know, again, I'm looking at the ornaments. I'm looking at those brown shoes in the front and the back, the red ones. Are these good pairs? I don't know. I am committed to learning more about shoes, and there's a bunch of sport shoes down here, cleats and stuff. I see shoes on the other little table there. I did end up getting those Levi's that were right in front of me at that table. This was all a bunch of baby items. Again, I'm not interested in baby items, but I could be if it's something that's worth reselling. Again, to quick look at the shoes, guys, and you guys can let me know in the comments if I passed up on anything major. Turning the corner, going up to this toy area. Again, this was all just kind of smushed together. A lot for the eye to take in. I'm looking at those black boots there that were on the table. Again, anything I'm missing, let me know. I know this is kind of random. There was so much to look at. The toys, the board games, any of it vintage, like that Cards Against Humanity. Is that fun to pick up? Again, I'm not interested in a lot of the stuff that's here. Somebody likes E.L. Who is it? E.L. James? Or those 50 Shades of Grey books? We're not going to go there. Anyway, a bunch of kid stuff, clothes. I'm just looking at the table as I'm watching the video now, just hoping you guys can take a look at the board games. I wasn't interested in that for 50 cents. I totally missed that mask that's there. Didn't even notice that. I'm looking more at the board games. That Chick Pop, maybe that was something I could have looked at. And then this whole table is the part where I wish I had an actual booth at an antique store where I could actually sell this stuff, because I would have bought every single thing on this table. All of these farmhouse items, the waste baskets, the signs, the little cows in the back that say "Bless our home." Every single one of the things on this table would have been perfect in an antique booth. I just can't have them in my home for very long. So just enjoy what could have been in an antique booth if I had one. A few big misses on this upcoming table, passing over all of this kid stuff, are these two soft coolers, this Arctic cooler and the Sheety cooler. Each would sell for used over $100. I didn't even notice them until I'm watching the playback. Amongst other things that I'm missing on this table, but meanwhile, where does my eye go? To the mermaid, of course. And I didn't even notice that, really. Moving on to the last table here. This was a good miss for me. I'm happy I didn't pick up this plate, but this shark little vacuum would have been a good pickup for $5. Didn't even notice it that day. And then I just wanted to show you guys like a list or a view of the table itself, and I'm not really sure that I'm missing out on anything here. It doesn't look like I am. Maybe that vest up there looked like it could have been comfy and warm. I did, again, pick up a couple pairs of jeans out of these piles. I found some Levi's, I think. And then on the little table that's next to it, there are some more shoes. Apparently these deer stag shoes can be worth like $20, $25 if they're new. The other shoes I'm not even looking at, but here I am looking at the whale speaker instead of at the shoes. So I'm learning, right?
All right, so pretty good start for the day here. I think this is a set of sheets that's like for my house. Don't look at that, Washing machine takes care of everything. But in here I got a couple pairs of 550s, some Carhartt. This is a plant for my house, and then underneath that is this Service for 8 for community Ballard Community. I mean, I think I paid $8 for it. I'm not sure. I'm getting tired of my laziness when it comes to doing silverware. I'm not going to buy much more silverware, but can't pass up a good thing. You guys are perched up on the hill. I just drove past and like, hey. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing I saw it.
That table over the picnic table, everything's half price what's on the tag.
Okay.
I'm cleaning out some of my flower shop. After 15, 16 years, they just won't let me quit. So that's a good thing. You know?
Yeah. That's nice, actually. All right, so just picked up these 3 games for 10. I'm gonna go back over the video, see if I missed anything crazy. Good morning. I had to get video of your say anybody that's a Dolphins fan's a friend of ours. We're from Fort Lauderdale.
Are you?
Where are you from?
We're from here, but
They just happen to be a Miami fan?
my husband has been a Miami fan forever.
What?
Yes. He's got a
I
Miami
love your
squad.
house. That is
So
funny.
excited. So we're going to Florida in November for, I call it an adult trip, at Bradenton, which is on the Gulf side.
Bradenton's
Yeah.
near Tampa.
Yeah. So,
I need
but
those.
the Dolphins are playing.
I have to have the Redskin ones. It's like,
Well,
Yes.
from when they were Redskins, anyway.
that-
well, they will always, to a Redskin fan, they will always be a
But
Red.
we're going to Miami. It's about a 2-hour drive.
From Bradenton to Miami is a
To
little
Fort
bit more.
Myers.
Oh,
So we're going to Fort Myers. He's a fan too, and he's gonna fly out. To
This
Fort
is a
Myers.
50-cent table.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't get over that either. It's like, do I really need this stuff or not? Look
Right.
at that big mouse trap. That
I
gives
know.
me, that gives me the
It's so
willies.
cute. It's just for decoration.
I would decorate it for Christmas and put some little things on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful trip.
We are looking so forward to it.
Yeah, well, Florida's awesome.
We have.
Well, I shouldn't say it because I'm taping, because I tape and then go back and look at everything that I missed on the tables.
Popping in just to say that in hindsight, I should have taken every shirt that this lady had. She was probably willing to sell them for $2 to $3 a piece. Now this jacket I bought for $2. She had them listed for more, but she sold it to me for $2. It's probably the warmest, nicest hoodie that I've owned. And of course, we live in Virginia. But every single shirt on this little makeshift clothes rack that she had was very fine quality. Her husband liked 2 things. He liked Budweiser and Virginia. Every single shirt is something that I probably should have picked up if not for the members of my family. But you'll see here coming up that there's at least one shirt that I pick up. That's the Nike swoosh is on them. Not this one. Keep going, keep going. There's a Nike swoosh on it. This would have been a good pickup for me. I probably would have paid $2 for it. Not sure what I was thinking. I'm going back over to check the amounts that she's charging, but I ended up not getting them. The only thing that I picked up off of this entire rack was that one jacket. Again, every single shirt would have been a great pickup. I should have just taken the whole clothing rack. I think I was just distracted by her talking to me about her trip to Miami and seeing the Dolphins. Again, I was eyeing that jersey over there and not really paying attention to the shirts that I was looking at. And this is how we miss things. Well, that's a Greg Norman shirt. And that there's another Nike shirt. Oh, this one. Yep, another Nike swoosh miss for me, at least for Virginia fans.
Here's the haul from today. None of this is in order. I am just gonna go over from left to right, like what I got and how much I paid for it, and then I'll pop up on the screen what I think it should go for. So let's start with this Planet Hollywood New York jacket. It's a vintage 1990s 2 extra large. Greg Norman shirt, also 2 extra large. That's a nice shirt. That's a set of sheets, queen size. That doesn't count because we're gonna use that. This is Oneida. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, community ballad. And I believe it's a service for 8 in here. So pop that up. Game 1, game 2, game 3. If they're worth anything. Pants for my husband. Bird feeder. Greg Norman shirt. 2 Harley Davidson shirts. An array of Levi's. 514s, 505, 527, 550. Carhartt. Vest. That's a fake plant for my house. #1 team in the nation, I heard, right? So here's a bulldog, go dogs, and a pillow. Lamp. Paid $2.50 for these, paid $1 for each of these. I paid $1 for this. All of this was either $1 or $2. These are whatever, let's try reading it on this one. Oh, so it's Pantel Craft Haitian. Is that a ram bookends? Which I thought was confusing because it does say on the tag there, may be used for hot food. I don't think it's a trivet, but anyway, I think that's a set of bookends. Those are beautiful. A functioning adding machine, vintage. I can't get this to scroll through, but it does work. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Disney DVD. None of the remotes work that go with it, but it works. So some Carhartt shorts, some Ralph Lauren chaps. This was inside of here. I just like these. I thought these were cool. Coat rack, bamboo coat rack, which is gonna make it to a bathroom in my house. This gorgeous thing, which I paid $3 for, is a beautiful bag, and it's got some stains on it, but I don't know. I think this is a great bag. It is Makowski. It is so soft leather. Might have a hard time parting with that one. This is a Donaldson lamb's wool Mickey pullover sweater. Even if I wanted to keep this, I wouldn't because I think it's kind of scratchy, but maybe that's how lamb's wool is. Here is one vintage tapestry purse. Inside it is labeled art bag, and it's got this cute little change purse on the inside of it. Pop up the comp. University of Virginia jacket, that's for me. Here is a 32-degree heat vest, that's also for me. And the shoes, I got all 3 of these for $20. Oh, sorry, yeah, $20 for the 3. So 1, 2 Nike, and then a pair of Vans, which could use some cleaning, but we're gonna clean them. So that's where I'm gonna end the video today. Just wanted to thank you guys if you've made it this far for tuning in along the way, and thanks, like and subscribe, and tune in next time.